this boundary section we have covered. Okay. Before going to the next point, in short, what we will do, we will revise everything. Okay, we will revise it. Okay, now just tell me uh, what we have studied in unit number 4, or where we have started. We have started with the morphology, right? Morphological processing, or you can say morphological operations. Okay, in that what we have studied, or you can say what are the different basic morphological operations that we have studied. Can anyone? Can anyone? What are different morphological operations that we have studied? विसरून कसं चालेल, अजून परीक्षा व्हायची आहे. Okay, screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in short, I will revise this unit. So in morphological operation means, first basic thing is morphological operation is nothing but geometrical operations, okay, on image processing. Now what do you mean by geometrical operations? So in image processing, right, within an image there are certain different shapes, right? There are different objects of different shapes and sizes, right, within an image. And whenever, if you want to uh, extract that object, or if you want to what you can say, represent that objects, or if you want to derive that object from the image, then you have to use for different image morphological as well as image segmentation operations, right? And when it comes to the image morphology, okay, when it comes to the image morphology, then we have different image morphological operations, for example. And again, one more thing, what is basic mathematics behind this morphological operation is set theory, right? You have your structural element as a one set, and your image, your target image is a another set, and depending upon different your structuring element, right, by using the set theory and different morphological operations, you can able to change, or you can able to detect different shapes or different objects within an image, राईट. हे मॉर्फॉलॉजीचं बेसिक आहे, बरोबर आहे. मग आता ती मॉर्फॉलॉजिकल ऑपरेशन्स कुठली पाहिली आपण? डायलेशन इज देअर, राईट. इरोजन इज देअर, इरोजन, डायलेशन. व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय इरोजन? What do you mean by erosion? What do you mean by erosion? In a very simple language, how you can define the erosion? Okay, tell me, erosion shrinks the size of the object or it expands the size of the object?
Shrinks the size of object.
Shrink the size of
Very
the
good, very
object.
good. That means we are using erosion to shrink the size of the object, right? Exactly opposite to dilation. In dilation, what we are doing? We are expanding the
Expand.
size of the object, right? This is about the erosion and dilation. Then we have opening and closing, right? We have opening and closing operation. This is again one of the very important morphological operations that we are using, right? Now, what do you mean by opening and what do you mean by closing? What do you mean by opening? क्लोजिंग म्हणजे काय? ओके, इरोजन फॉलोड बाय डायलेशन म्हणजे काय? ओपनिंग का क्लोजिंग?
Opening.
ओपनिंग. व्हेरी गुड. इरोजन फॉलोड बाय डायलेशन म्हणजे पहिले एक इमेज असते, त्याच्यावर एक स्ट्रक्चरिंग एलिमेंट असतो, त्याचं इरोजन करायचं. दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप. आणि त्या इरोजनचं जे आउटपुट आलेलं असतं त्याचं आणि परत त्या स्ट्रक्चरिंग एलिमेंटचं डायलेशन करायचं. दिस इज द सेकंड स्टेप. आणि हे दोन प्रोसेस करून जे तुम्हाला आउटपुट मिळेल त्याला म्हणतात ओपनिंग, राईट? किंवा जो रिझल्ट मिळेल त्याला म्हणतात ओपनिंग ऑफ द इमेज, राईट? Then erosion followed by dilation is opening or closing?
Opening.
Opening, very good. And closing, exactly opposite to this. Dilation followed by erosion is closing, right? So erosion followed by dilation is opening. Dilation followed by erosion म्हणजे आधी डायलेशन करायचं मग इरोजन करायचं, ह्याला म्हणतात क्लोजिंग. ओके. Then we have thinning and thickening also, right? Then we have thinning and thickening also. Okay, now what do you mean by thinning and what do you mean by thickening? Or you can say where we are using thinning and thickening operation. You can have a look on this if you are not able to recall it. Okay, this is the thinning. Okay, what do you mean by thinning? So first in thinning, right, you have to accomplish erosion operation without breaking objects, right? Erosion operation, that means in a simple language you can say the thinning operation accomplishes erosion without breaking objects in a single line. Thinning म्हणजे काय? इरोजन विदाउट ब्रेकिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट. बरोबर आहे, कारण इरोजन म्हणजे काय? ऑब्जेक्टची साईज श्रिंक होते, पण ती करत असताना ऑब्जेक्ट ब्रेक करायचं नाही कुठला, राईट? That means you are not supposed to separate any object. That's the thinning. You are performing erosion only, but without breaking the object. That is thinning in very simple language. And what do you mean by thickening?
To accomplish the dilation operation without merging the objects.
एक्झॅक्टली. म्हणजे आता बघा, म्हणजे हे डायलेशनच आहे एक प्रकारचं, पण डायलेशन मध्ये काय होतं? दोन ऑब्जेक्ट मर्ज होतात जेव्हा तुम्ही नुसतं डायलेशन करता तेव्हा. पण तुम्हाला ते मर्ज न करता, राईट, विदाउट मर्जिंग, दॅट मीन्स ते मर्ज न करता जर का तुम्हाला डायलेशन करायचं असेल तर त्याला म्हणतात थिकनिंग. आणि ते कसं करतात? यू हॅव टू फॉलो दिस इक्वेशन, दिस सेट थिअरी, राईट? This is thickening sign, that is A is union of A intersection B. Or you can follow simply these two steps, right? First you have to start with the direction, then in second step, right, you have to identify, or you have to destroy, or the candidates, you have to identify the candidates that do not destroy the connectivity and that are merged, राईट. म्हणजे जे कॅन्डिडेट्स म्हणजे काय, ते ऑब्जेक्ट्स. कॅन्डिडेट्स म्हणजे काय, ऑब्जेक्ट्स. ते जे ऑब्जेक्ट्स की जे कनेक्टिव्हिटी डिस्ट्रॉय करत नाहीत, म्हणजे कनेक्टिव्हिटीला कुठेही छेद करत नाहीये, मीन्स दे आर ऍक्च्युअली इंटरकनेक्टेड, ते तुम्हाला मर्ज करायचे आहेत, राईट. सो दिस इज द थिनिंग. सो इन अ व्हेरी सिम्पल लँग्वेज, यू जस्ट रिमेंबर, थिनिंग मीन्स erosion without breaking the object, and thickening means dilation without merging the nearby objects, right. This is the basic difference between the thinning and thickening. So this is all about thinning and thickening. Then what we have discussed the hit and miss transform, right. So basic purpose of where we are using hit and miss transform, to identify a particular shapes within an image. एखाद्या इमेज मध्ये एखादा पर्टिक्युलर शेप्स आयडेंटिफाय करण्यासाठी, ओके, तुम्हाला हिट अँड मिस ट्रान्सफॉर्म यूज करावा येतो. आणि what are the properties of hit and miss transform? So in hit and miss transform we are using dilation as well as erosion. म्हणजे त्याच्यात आपण डायलेशन पण वापरतो आणि इरोजन पण वापरतो, राईट. सो फॉर हिट we are using the dilation or erosion. In case of hit, okay, so what we are using, we are performing the dilation operation or erosion operation. We are using two structural elements, right. One is for hit, and exactly complement of hit is miss, right. So we are using the two structural element, but hit structuring element we are using for the dilation operation or erosion operation.
Erosion.
Very good. And miss, we are performing the dilation operation, right. So hit, we are hit structuring element we are using for the erosion, and for miss we are performing the dilation operation, and that combines the hit and miss transform, right. समजलंय का? So by using hit we are performing the dilation, by using miss we are performing the erosion operation. So that two process combines and it is forms the hit and miss transform. Okay, so this then this is about the morphological. Then again we have discussed about this boundary extraction also, right. This is also one of the most important morphological operation. Then we have discussed about the image segmentation, right. So this image segmentation is nothing but the extracting different image attributes from the image. इमेज सेगमेंटेशन म्हणजे काय, एखादा जर का तुम्हाला इमेज मधला ऑब्जेक्ट सेगमेंट करायचा असेल, वेगळा करायचा असेल त्या इमेज पासून, तर तिथे तुम्हाला इमेज सेगमेंटेशन तुम्ही वापरता, राईट. अँड नाउ व्हाट आर द डिफरंट operations or processes in this image segmentation? So we are using the basic two properties, discontinuity property and similarity property, right. What do you mean by discontinuity property? This approach is to partition image based on abrupt changes, right. म्हणजे intensity level मधला abrupt change, it is recognized by discontinuity, and the intensity having the same value, or you can say uniform value, it is nothing but the similarity property. So by using this discontinuity as well as similarity property, we are going to perform the image segmentation, right. Now in image segmentation there are three major categories. We have thresholding, then region growing, region splitting and merging. So this thresholding part we have already discussed, right. In that thresholding again we have two types. कुठले आहेत? So this point detection, edge detection and line detection, these are based on the discontinuity property, right. And here we are using the different structuring elements, or you can say mask. Mask and structuring element is one and the same thing. So these are the different masks that we are using for the line detection, right? For edge detection also we are using some mask. Then for point detection also we have some mask, right? So depending upon the your application, you can choose any one of the mask and you can apply it on image, so that you can have the line detection or point detection or edge detection depending upon your application. Okay, now my question was, in thresholding, right? What are two different methods or two different types of thresholding that we have learned? First one is a global thresholding, right? There we are using only one threshold value or one threshold level, and we have multi-level thresholding, right? There we are using the upper cutoff as well as lower cutoff value. So this is the only difference. Global thresholding, we have only one cutoff or one threshold value, and in case of multi-level thresholding, we have two different cutoffs. बरोबर आहे का नाही? T1 आणि T2 मल्टी लेवल मध्ये, आणि ग्लोबल मध्ये फक्त एकच असतो, दॅट इज T. दॅट इज द ओनली थ्रेशोल्ड, and based on that decision we can what you can say, segment the image into two different classes based on one threshold. And in multi-level thresholding we have two different threshold values, T1 and T2, so that we can separate that image or we can segment that image into three different classes. येतंय का सगळ्यांच्या लक्षात? आठवतंय का नाही हे सगळं शिकवलेलं?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is about the revision. Now only last point of this unit is remaining, that is region based segmentation. Okay, in that we have to study this region growing, then region splitting and region merging. Okay, so in tomorrow's lecture we will finish this unit and we will start with the next unit, that is unit number 5th. Okay, so tomorrow we will finish this unit and immediately we will start with the unit number 5. Okay, okay, now the last question to you: what are the basic 3 types of image segmentation? हे पण आपण शिकलो. इमेज सेगमेंटेशनचे 3 टाइप्स कुठले? What are the basic 3 types of image segmentation? Can anyone? Thresholding, first type, then
Edge segmentation and region segmentation.
very good, very good, very right. Thresholding, age segmentation, and region based segmentation or region segmentation, you can say. These are the 3 basic categories of image segmentation. Okay, so this is about this unit number 4 and we have revised this. Okay, we will stop here. In next lecture only this last point is remaining out of unit number 4. We will complete this point and then we will start with the unit number 5th. Okay, we will stop here, and again I will repeat and I will request you hereafter, don't miss single lecture. Okay, be serious about your academics. Okay, because now we have to report everything to the university, right? From your attendance, from your marks to everything, we have to report to university, and university will monitor your performance. So it's better to be serious and give your best. Okay, so henceafter don't miss single lecture of any subject. That will be better for you. We will stop here.